Greetings, this is Paul Mirador, your local realtor here in Los Angeles, California. You're watching Real Estate and Real Time. Now, in today's topic, we're going to go over what do you do when your listing goes stale? I got some suggestions for you when we come back. Stay tuned. Okay, so what do you do when your listing goes stale on the market? I have some ideas I wanted to share with you. So let's start off with number one. Price adjustment. Did you price your property over asking or fair value or below market value? If you price it at fair value, you're going to get some head turning. Okay, so people are going to look at your property. If you price it overpriced, no one's going to look at it because they know, hey, there's no room for our negotiations. If your price is below market value, you're going to have some interest and people are going to start submitting their offers on top of each other, and it's called the bidding war. And the buyer's going to be outbidding each other, and sooner or later you're going to have your asking price and possibly go over asking. So this is something that it's happening right now in the seller's market. The other option I wanted to suggest to you is what we call refreshing your listing. How do you refresh your listing? Well, there's several ways to do that. One, get rid of the old photos, replace them with new good ones, and well-lit photos. You want to make sure that the photos pop like just came out of an Architectural Digest magazine, right? You want to make sure that the description of the property is well written by a professional writer, and your realtor should have an access to a professional writer. If they can't do it themselves, they should be able to properly describe your property and elegantly, and basically sell sizzle. I highly recommend doing a virtual tour video that showcase the property and give them a 360 angle of the property. The other option I want to suggest to you is staging the interior and exterior of the property. Staging the interior is basically this. If you have walls that are yellowing out, they used to be white, now it's getting yellow, you might want time to get a fresh new coat of paint. Curtain rods, curtains, new design, new look. If you have a carpeted floor, you might want to check what's under the carpeted floor. If you have wooden floor, that's great, because all you got to do is maybe put some wood filler, wood putty in there, sand it, stain it, and then throw some new rugs on top of it. You're good to go. So that's one of the suggestions on the interior side. Now on the exterior side is what we call a curb appeal. You want to make sure that your grass and lawn has been mowed recently. If you're not, hire a gardener for the weekend. Have some, get the front and backyard manicured. Make sure they're all trimmed, no weeds, and heck, you might want to get some potted plants as well, new potted plants. Also some gravel, maybe throw some gravel in, maybe get a 20-pound gravel, just kind of put lightly on the top of each one of the landscaping, and making sure that the clear walkway and all that, so that you're not showing any dirt, sand, or anything that you don't like to walk on. And guess what? You get to take most of this stuff, except for the gravel. You get to take most of the stuff, the curtain rods, rugs. Once you sell the property, it's all yours. You can take it to the new property. So what you're putting in, you can take out. If you take it off listing for the next 3 months, here's your chance to make a makeover. So with the other options that I mentioned earlier, the staging, the price adjustment, all that stuff, take advantage of these 3 months to clean up the place and make sure that you price it right, get the photo and video and properly described and all that. Don't rush it, take your time, because the time that you're ready to post it back on the market, you're going to get new fresh set of eyes. So this is what we call going dark for the first few months, and then reassess, reapply, and now you've got a better chance of getting a new fresh new set of eyes to look at your property. The other options I want to talk to you about is checking out your realtor. Is your realtor doing a broker's open on weekdays? Is your realtor doing an open house every weekends? Is your realtor actually doing the open house, or he just delegated it to one of his assistants or colleagues or co-workers simply because he's got a higher ticket property listed. Let's say yours is 800,000 and he's got another listing for 1.2, 1.5. He's probably doing that open house. So because he wants to get a higher end clientele. See what I mean? And make sure that every time you call your realtor, they pick up the phone. They don't direct you to their voicemail. Because nowadays, simply because you haven't got any offers and you're worried, you're concerned, you're scared, they should be picking up your phone call and putting you at ease and making sure that everything is okay. So make sure they answer your call. Otherwise, you're not their priority anymore. Now these suggestions are only from my own opinion, from my own experience, and from my other co-workers and colleagues. If you like these type of articles and you want to see more of these, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And hopefully I'll see you out there. You take care. Cheers, and here it comes.